I like to paint all different types of subjects, different styles, and everything I experience in the world I kind of absorb, and then I let these ideas back out in the forms of these paintings. So I'm really a lot of times holding a mirror up to what I see and what I think to kind of share my ideas and my perspective. Got into painting through graffiti art. Kind of fell in love with that as a kid, and was definitely fascinated by the paintings that are on train cars, so that kind of sparked my interest. That art form's got a really cool component where it moves. You know, most art just sits on a wall and stays there, but for train graffiti, it rolls, it moves. It could be in Green Bay today, it could be in New York next week. Later in high school and into college, I started actually doing it myself, and then pretty quickly got into a little bit of trouble and went to go see a judge. So that's when my, met the crossroads, and I had to kind of choose the right path. So luckily enough, I could just start a mural business, and that was pretty easy to transition to. The Green Bay mural is the city's biggest piece of public art, and I just wanted to do something huge that celebrates the city and kind of makes people proud of who we are and where we're from. Hopefully people notice that down Main Street and smile as they drive. There's nothing more disappointing than a boring beige city, so a mural coming in, it really does a lot to kind of bring life into a space and a neighborhood. Murals, they talk about what we're hopeful for, what we celebrate, things we find funny, things we're afraid of, so there's a whole wide range of what we can communicate in an art piece. So I think it comes down to storytelling, expressing things. Color does a lot to improve an area and improve a neighborhood. I do a couple different styles. A lot of it's letter-based, that comes from graffiti and my past with that, but I do enjoy abstract painting. I love to use spray paint, pop art, that's another style I work in here. Taking things from ads and comics and kind of repurposing them to put out a message. Yeah, I guess I just want to make a difference in the world and kind of have an impact, lead a life that was remembered, and I think our time on earth is so short that if you're not active and you're not busy, you will be forgotten. So I think a lot of my art comes down to this idea of death, and I hope what I do matters. I hope that my life is worth it in the end, so I think I'm on the right track though.